What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about how Bitcoin just hit 61,000 on the nose and what the key levels are before we go up and through an all-time record at 74,000 and change. And the other obvious question of this day is, what in the world is going to happen tomorrow? And is it possible that we have a buy the rumor, sell the news? All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder that you can buy 1 month and get one free at shopsmallbiz.com. So if you have a small business that you would like to advertise with my help, you want to make more money in the stock market and meet new friends from all over the world, 23 different countries and growing, go to shopsmallbiz.com, get a Discord if you don't have a small biz. That's 2/3 of our members. Premium if you do, shopsmallbiz.com. Last trade on the IWM, 221 and a quarter. Weren't we buying on Friday at 205? I think we were. Weren't we buying the Qs as low as 421 last month on the Japanese carry trade debacle? I think we were. Didn't I tell you to load up on Bitcoin if you don't have some? At 52 and change, I absolutely motherfucking did. And I'm still the same guy that said you should have been buying when Jim Cramer said to sell at 18,275 to be exact about 9 months ago. Maybe slightly longer. Because the honest to God's truth is we are still 129 and 2 and the Kraken, along with another biotech that's starting to percolate way off the lows. It's the only major drawdown I've had in over a year. And yeah, for all you Mullentards that are celebrating your what is that? The fourth or the fifth reverse split? I don't short stocks, but at 12.13 and change, you might be glad you did. By the way, before I go any further, how about them Philadelphia Eagles? I thought my Cowboys were fucked. Now what are we going to have to do? Watch the Commanders walk away with the NFC East? You got no run defense, and that pass rush was terrible. And you choked. Saquon drops the ball, and then you let the killer Cousins go fucking 90 yards in less than a minute and a half. OMG. Shout out to all my Fly Eagle motherfucking Fly fans. Tomorrow's the Fed meeting. Based on the strong retail sales number today and the revision higher from July, almost guarantees, and the futures market is screaming so, a 25, not a 50 basis point cut. Because when you have the Dow at yet another all-time high today, there's no way in hell, in my opinion, the Fed can justify 50 basis points, even though they're way behind the curve, even though the same futures market is saying 200 full basis points of cuts, basically 25 per meeting from now until June, which would take mortgage rates down to 5%, maybe even slightly less. The 10-year down into the 3.25 to a half tops range, where it belongs when I don't know. You've got 33, 34 trillion, soon to be 50 trillion plus in debt. You're paying over $2 billion a day on interest alone here in the United States. There's no way we can afford higher rates. So on October 27th, and some of you may want to come into the fucking comments on YouTube to justify that I'm telling the truth. Once again, when I said to buy the IWM at 162, I said TLT at 82 and a half. It was the exact low or the exact top of 5% on the 10-year. And outside of the rebuy on the Kraken, which I own, and I made that mistake, owned up to it several times in a couple of biotech stocks that had major drawdowns, one as a result of a way below the market offering. We've come roaring back. Sadly, we had over 125 people quit since the Kraken peaked and began to roll over. That's almost a third of our business. Now, friends of mine say, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't tell people that. You shouldn't say that you've only had 4 new signups in the last 3 months. Fuck that. The truth will set you and me free. Always and forever fucking more. Now, at some point, The dumb retail is going to wake up after we get through the election, most likely, and the fucking stock market starts melting up once again in November and December. Oh, I think, Helen, didn't we sell that the Qs at 420 and change to that guy named Jason and his clan of fucking 409 strong? Yeah, I think we did. Well, where's it now, Merle? Well, I think it's 509. That's another new all-time high. You think we should get back in? Yeah, we might as well get back in. Fucking idiots. So shout out to 409 strong, and we're probably going to lose a few more that are tough as nails, especially you women. 20% of our Discord are women. They never complain. They've always got a sense of humor. They never fucking crack or crumble. It's the beta males, the snowflakes, the pronoun guys. You know, when Steve becomes Stephanie on Saturday night, runs around the house in his fucking mini skirt and high heels, those are the ones that have run for the hills. It always happens at the lows. So if you're in there and you sucked it up and you've come way off the lows with our ETFs and index funds, as well as the 7 stocks that we currently trade, 4 or 5 of which are even or in the money. And by the way, you're welcome. I gave you SOFI, you freeloaders, at $6.16. Last trade, $8.27. Now, we may have the buy the rumor, sell the news. So if you're up 34% or thereabouts, according to my 3rd grade math, you might want to ring the register on some of it. I'm holding it. My average at 640 and change. We got 200 basis points of cuts coming. We got number 45, soon to be number 47 coming. The fucking refi market, mortgage rates, refinancing of capital, cost of capital for small cap companies coming way down. And what does that mean? For SOFI and pretty much anything else that trades under $1. Of course, we all know that's not true, but you get the point. In closing, we are building something special, and I'd like some of you to be a part of it. We don't day trade. We don't scalp. We own a stock typically when we're trading 2 months. We average about 30% when we're right. And in case you haven't heard me a time or two, 129 wins, only 2 losses in the last year and a couple of weeks. And that's a fact. Got a nasty drawdown on the Kraken. I do think it comes back at least some. All they got to do is turn off the ELOC, the equipment line of credit, aka the dilution, and continue to perform. The biotech stock that's dancing now, right? Way off the lows of 36. I think I see it at 51 or 2 and change. They've got a transformative deal in the works. We got our average into the 80s. And don't get me started on the rest. But if you have a small business, you want my help promoting you to more than 90,000 on X and Twitter. You want to get in our virtual business channel as well as our brand new directory. You want hundreds of people that are actually going to give a flying fuck about what you do. And if they can't buy what you're selling, they probably know someone who can. Then you guessed it. Go to shopsmallbiz.com. Get 1 month. The second one is on me. And until next time, always remember that we love you. Thanks for watching.